Hey guys, I'm here with Shade, and I just want to give you just a little tip on hand feeding. Feeding your dog is very good. We usually bring his food on a walk. This is one of my clients' dogs. When I take him out for exercise, I bring his food. I exercise him first, and then after the exercise, I give him a little bit of water, and then I can use his food to hand feed. And to sneak in some training lessons, or basic obedience or whatever. So I have him on a leash. Let me transfer this leash to my other hand. The phone might move a little bit, my camera here. So I talk about hand feeding a lot. Especially when your dog is a puppy, because it lets the dog know that reinforcement comes from you, right? You can feed your dog in a bowl all you want, but then what's going to happen is it can create either resource guarding on the bowl. The dog thinks that whatever's in the bowl is his, so you want your dog to know that the food that goes in the bowl comes from your hand. You can feed him in a bowl. So this is what I would do, right? Let me grab the bowl here, just so he can know. So I have a bowl here. This is for his water. You can also do is like tell him the SIT. He knows how to spell SIT. No, I'm just kidding. Shade, sit, and then you give him a reward, right? You give him one or two. You don't have to give him one. You can give him three. You can give him five. You can give him a whole bunch. Shade, sit, and then if you want to use the bowl, you can drop a handful in there, right? It's not going to change the way the dog, the way the dog looks at the bowl. He still knows that the food is in there, and he's going to eat the food. But like if you feed the dog in the bowl all the time, you put the food in there, you say, here, eat, and walk away, you're wasting training opportunities, right? You have the food in your hand, you have some spare time in the morning before you go to work, and you tell your dog, sit, yes, and then you reward, right? And the more times he hears that word sit and he gets rewarded for it, guess what? When he's out on a run or something and you want to stop him or something, you yell at him, sit. If he's far away, obviously. If he's close, you can just tell him to, Shade, sit. There's a car going by. Good boy. And you noticed I waited for him to sit. I didn't repeat it. You could repeat it, but just wait. Just let him think. Let him think. He's processing the word. So that's a good way to feed him by hand. You can feed him in the bowl, but just toss the food in the bowl. You don't. If you say you have a dog that nibbles in your hand, and like he's pretty good at it, but then he slobbers your hand, right? Just you can toss it on the floor, on the rug, on your wood floors. Here I try not to throw it on the floor because we're on dirt and rocks. Sit, yes, and then right. Let me see if I can get him to down. Sometimes dogs don't like laying down on surfaces like this. Shade, sit. Wait till this truck goes by. Shade, down. Just thinking about it. Down. So if he doesn't do it, I'm gonna use my hand and help him, right? From basic obedience. Down. Yes, good boy. And then you feed him. That's all you have to do, folks. Just hand feed your dog. Use your food. Use your food as rewards, motivation. Sit. It's a little distracted here. A lot of trucks riding by. We usually go for a walk down there. So that's it. Just hand feed your dog. You can use his bowl, but make sure that you're dropping his food in the bowl, right? Dropping the food in the bowl. Shade. Instead of just, here's your food, bye. No training sessions, no nothing, right? Thanks for watching.